Welcome to Deep River Farm, folks. Been a couple of days since I put any kind of video out or anything. Took a couple of days off and got some rest and did some things around the house. Tried to get some of the Christmas decorations and stuff down, and I'll try to get the rest of them down today. But just wanted to give you a little update on what's took place up in the mountains. We got quite a bit of rain yesterday, and on Saturday, pretty much a steady off and on drizzle all day Saturday. And then yesterday we had a squall line thunderstorms come through, and we got quite a bit of rain, and I mean some of it was extremely heavy, about 11 o'clock yesterday morning. And got to checking around up in the mountains and everything, and found out they had more flooding. A lot of the temporary bridges were washed out. I saw some videos from the Cajun Navy where people's bridges were floating down the river again, and the banisters, the flooring and everything all intact, but all floating down the river. And a lot of debris. They had more mudslides. All those folks that took and built the road in the river, hauled in, moved gravel and stuff in the riverbed and smoothed it out and fixed it where they could drive through the river to get back and forth to their homes. All those are washed out now. And so there's a lot of people once again cut off. And I was looking through some of the relief centers and things like that, and they were talking about some of the people were going out and checking these areas where they've had mudslides again, and all the flooding, and they were going back and once again and going through those areas, back in the hollers, checking on people and seeing if they needed anything. But just wanted to give you a brief update of what took place again. I don't know if any of you that don't live around North Carolina, Western North Carolina, if you've checked the weather, there's going to be some severe cold weather come in again this weekend, and then next week I believe they're calling it a polar vortex is coming. Supposed to be some extremely cold temperatures, so there'll be another big push to get propane and heaters back into the mountains again, get some big supplies back up in there to get prepared for the cold weather that's coming. So you people keep those folks in Western North Carolina in your prayers. They're gonna need it with this cold weather coming, and then they've been cut off, a lot of them again, from this flooding. And I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of anxiety up there. They say, I've been reading some posts and some things about they just got scared to death when the river started rising again. And you know, a lot of, when you've lived through what they lived through, and then you see that river coming up again and people's bridges floating down in front of you and things, and you know, it just brings back a lot of terrible memories for those folks. So keep those folks in your prayers. I do want to let you know that we've been receiving some updates from the Central Global Methodist Church on the helping hands. We've got some reports on several of the families and what they've got going on, and I'll be sharing that with you this week as I get those reports from Ross, and we'll let you know what they're doing. So far they've sent out quite a bit of money, and there's plans to send out quite a bit more. The Midway Church is on standby right now to assist in more money for propane, and that way if the need arises, they can send in more money for that to help the Bethel Church refill those tanks. It's about to get a complete refill, about 2 trailer fulls. That's about a 5 by 10 trailer. Get 2 trailer loads is about $1,000, and so Brother Bud took up about 150 cylinders last week before Christmas, and got those up in there to the relief centers, and I'm sure they ran through quite a bit of that, so they'll be picking those cylinders back up and bringing them back down to Flat Rock to get those refilled. So it don't take long with this cold weather, especially what's coming next week, for that propane to just be completely run through when you're having to run those heaters and stuff. I do know that they are starting to have some failures on the heaters, but we've got plenty in stock right now. And some of that may be operator error, not having the proper hoses and things, or hooking them directly up but not using the filter. So I know Brother Bud's been trying to educate people on making sure they have the correct hoses and adapters and filters and things for these buddy heaters, so that they last as long as possible. But just wanted to give you this brief update this morning. Hadn't put anything out in the last couple of days. I did post on my community page on Deep River Farm. Spoke yesterday at the Midway Wesleyan Church, and I posted that on the community page. It was videoed on a tablet, and I couldn't download it to post it on YouTube, so I was able to share it to the community page. So if you want to see that, giving a rundown of what's took place from the beginning to the year end for the hurricane and hurricane relief and Operation Mountain Relief, Helping Hands, and Project Santa, you can check that out on that community page. I appreciate you joining me this morning. I hope everybody has a blessed day.